You know, most hunters realize that the three factors that affect how large of a set of antlers a buck will grow are the buck's age, the nutrition that buck has access to, and his genetics. And as more and more hunters are getting involved in quality deer management programs, they're debating the impacts of genetics. In other words, should they remove bucks with inferior antlers? And if they do, what impact might that have on the population, and in particular, the antler quality of future generations of bucks? Well, a wonderful study done in South Texas over the last 6 or 7 years has shed some really interesting light on this subject. The study was done on the King Ranch on a 10,000-acre section. And what they did over a period of 6 years is applied very intensive harvest culling criteria to the bucks on that area. And after 6 years of very intensive culling, they found absolutely no difference whatsoever in the antler quality of the bucks that remained. So if you're out there in a wild, free-roaming population, certainly most hunters don't have access to 10,000 acres. And even if you do, there's very little chance that you're going to have any impact on the genetics of that population. So don't let culling be another excuse just to harvest a buck. Really, the take-home message here is a good news, bad news story. Good news is, probably pretty difficult to mess up the, quote, genetics of a deer population. Bad news is, it's probably pretty tough to improve it as well.